Future, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
How's London been treating you so far?
Man, so far I've just been working in the studio every day.
Honest, your new album is easily one of the most anticipated hip hop projects this year. Fans have been waiting for a while. Why the delay, if you will?
It was a delay because I didn't want the music to go overlooked. I just didn't want to get overheard, you know what I'm saying? As far as when like the first album I dropped Pluto. When I dropped Pluto I had like 7 singles off the album, but it didn't do the numbers that I expected it to do because it was so successful. Like at Never End was a top 10, top 5 hit single. Turn on the Lights was a number one hit single. Saying Down Time was top 5. Magic was top 5 record. Tony Montana was a top 5 record. Uh, Same Damn Time was a top 5 record. So it was just all these singles just coming from one album. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I deserved to be and just looked at it in a different light.
How would you say this project differs sonically and lyrically to Pluto?
Sonically, I just know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying, from beginning to end. I know how to sequence the album. At first, I was just made sure I wanted to fill the album up with hits, and now I know how to place the hits, where to place them at, and it's just an overall different sounds, more aggressive throughout the whole entire album. It's more like my first Pluto, I wanted to be more melodic and showcase my versatility. Do songs like Same Damn Time and do a Turn on the Lights, then do Another End, but I also know how to do Tony Montana and just have that diversity just to reach a different crowd. You know what I'm saying? This time I was just like, man, I'm just focused on the art and just do what's on my heart and not try to reach a certain kind of crowd and do music for a certain audience. I'm gonna just do music for the core fans that's been down for me from day one, and just how I made mixtapes. I wanted to make an album like a mixtape.
Okay. And who have you worked with on this project?
On this project, man, I worked with so many people, production wise. Same producers that was usually record my mixtapes for us. Mike Will made it. Metro, you know what I'm saying, in-house producers. Nord and B, 808 Mafia, did records with the Runners. You know what I'm saying? I did records with who else on the album? Organized Noise, my cousin. Like out of all my songs, it's my only song, my cousin.
In the world of music, we see so many artists make millions only to lose it all. You've been quite vocal about being smart with your money. How do you go about doing this, and why do you feel it's such an important thing for new artists to kind of look at and kind of embody as well?
Because I feel like I haven't done it for a decade. I haven't done it for 10 years or better. So like, unless you're doing it for 10 years straight and you was hot for 10 years, you know what I'm saying? It's no need to get all excited. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had success. Yes, I've been blessed and I'm grateful, but I just want to take advantage of the opportunity and just continue to do it for a long period of time. You know what I mean? You do it for 10 years, you don't even have to think about the money, man. It's going to be there.
So congratulations on your recent engagement to Ciara.
Yeah. Yes.
And obviously you guys all announced that you're expecting your first child together as well.
Yeah.
We know that beyond the personal, you guys actually team up musically. You produced some stuff on her last album.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime that you produced as well.
Yeah, I produced it, but I also collabed with Rock City. He brought me he played the record for me while I was on tour. So I had the tour bus, we had the studio bus on and I pulled it up on my Gmail. And she was on the bus with me, and she heard the record, and I was like, I want to do this record. So she was like, man, can I have it? And I was like, nah, let me do it first. Let me try it. So I went when I was working on the studio bus. One day she stayed in the hotel, and I was at the venue on tour. I went in the studio bus and started playing around with it. Then she came to the next stop. The next day, she walked back on the bus, and I was like, I got something to play you. And I played the record, and she was like, oh, you already did it? And I was just like, yeah, yeah. I was like, but you still can do it, you know what I'm saying? So she went back there in the studio bus and started working on it, and that's how it happened.
As both an artist and a performer, what does Future most admire about Ciara?
Um, just her day to day, the way she handles things for me on a day to day basis. Yeah. The album or what? Oh, new music. Man, she's getting it together every day. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting together. So when the time is right, just drop it. You know what I mean? Right now, I always focus on just continue working. So we just continue working like she always working in the studio for us, just looking at pictures, knowing how she want her next photo shoot, knowing how she want the next sound of her album. Sonically, she know where she want to go with it, and just knowing the vibe of it, just listen to beats, talking to different producers, and seeing where she can go from there.
Have you guys set a wedding date yet?
We have a date, but it's nothing really confirmed. But we working on it, huh?
Is it this year?
For sure.
Okay. And final question, how does Future want to be remembered in the future?
Just someone who went above and beyond the limits of a rapper, and I went outside the box and I did it my way, and my way worked.
Future, thank you very much.
Thank you.